Hello, everybody. Hope y'all morning going well today. As you see, is somebody working for YouTube, doing things that they are not supposed to be doing. I just did a live last night that they deleted because I guess it's exposing them and what they have been doing. So they deleted my live from yesterday, as well as they just tried to shut my live off that I just tried doing, because the song that was on was Beyonce, Irreplaceable. And I said somebody is realizing that they are very much so replaceable. So whoever this is, they have either access to YouTube, or they are hacking my device, as I already know my device is hacked. So not only did they delete my live from yesterday, which exposed them for the stealing and cheating that they've been doing, but they also just tried to cut my live that I just started before starting this one, because I said that they were replaceable. So someone is getting left, like it says in the song, to the left, to the left. So somebody is getting left. Like I said, they are very much so replaceable. Beyonce says in the song, replacing you is so easy. And whoever this is, they think that they can't be replaced. It's hard to replace them. But anyways, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe this video. And any donations could be sent to the information in the description, as well as you could check out my vent sessions if you would like to have a vent session. That information is also in the description box. But yeah, it's a collective reading, so take whatever resonate and leave the rest. I'm just shuffling these cards and we're gonna get right into it. So one time for the one time. I said, hope everybody morning going well. You got people out here trying to mess with my finances. I work, I'm not getting paid at certain jobs because people is mad for whatever reason, trying to get me to do whatever they want me to do, and it just ain't happening. So let's see who we dealing with. So we got love in the upright. Cancer energy. So there could be a Cancer that is wanting to have a partnership with you, collective, or you could be a Cancer wanting to have a partnership with someone. You could want to bring love into the situation, want to be a happy couple with someone. You could see that the relationship has potential, or this could be a soulmate of yours. So you can want a relationship with someone, Cancer. You want to have harmony and bring balance. Like I said, maybe you want to bring equality in a situation because you're attracted to this person. You feel a connection with this person. You could be wanting to court them, get engaged to this person. So you want marriage with this person, collective. Rather, collective, if you are another sign dealing with a Cancer, or this could be a Cancer wanting to have this courtship or a marriage with someone else that they view as compatible. And then we have the Fool in the reverse. So someone could have been reckless in a situation. They could have been fearless and taken risk in a situation. And then we have clarity. So someone could be gaining clarity. The Ace of Swords in the upright. This could be a Pisces, Aquarius, and a Libra. They could be getting new ideas, having new plans, having a victory, success, or gaining mental clarity, like I said. So they could be having a breakthrough of some sort. Whether if this is about a Cancer that they could be having a breakthrough about. So they could be communicating about a new idea that they have after gaining the truth in a situation, or about a situation that involves a Cancer. And then we have isolation in the upright, Pisces energy as well. So whoever the Pisces is in a situation, They could be feeling trapped at this time, feeling cornered, feel like their hands tied, feeling victimized for whatever reason. They could be feeling restricted and bound. They could be stressed out about this, feeling hopeless and helpless because someone was able to gain truth in the situation, whether if this is this Pisces, Aquarius, or this Libra. If the Pisces gain some sort of clarity in the situation, they could realize that they've done something that they weren't supposed to do, or that they shouldn't have done, which has them feeling like they're in this crisis, feeling anxious. They could be in fear and terror about some clarity that they have gained in regards to a Cancer. Maybe they gain clarity about a Cancer wanting to come towards someone and have a partnership. And then we have love bombing. So someone could be love bombing someone. This Cancer could be coming in trying to love bomb you, collective. They could be overly attentive. They could be trying to shower you with affection. But it's all for their personal gain. So they're trying to, and they could be coming in trying to act like they want to marry you, like they want to give equality in a situation, but it's only to gain something. And this could be happening after they've gained clarity, or like I said, someone could be gaining clarity about what this Cancer is coming in to do. And then we have bye, Felicia. But you could be telling this person bye, collective. You could be leaving the situation, saying thank you next, and not caring about what this person is coming in, trying to do, what they're planning to do. Like I said, they could want to court you, want to marry you, but you're not hearing it because you know that they're coming in with ulterior motives. Now, you could have gained clarity about this person coming in with ulterior motives, and they think that they're going to be reckless when it comes to you. They, like I said, they could be taking this risk, trying to come in and marry you and court you, collective, because they want to get whatever they want to get out of the situation, and you have clarity on this. You could be seeing through their BS, that they're only love bombing you for their personal gain. They could be working with a Pisces. So I don't know if this Pisces is sending this Cancer in to try and court you, just so they could get something to go in their favor. And because you found clarity in the situation that this person was sent in to do this, collective, now you may be pushing the brakes on this situation and stopping this person from coming into you, because you know that they're dealing with a Pisces that is sending them in to try and court you just for their own personal gain. So now this Pisces is feeling isolated, feeling in fear and victimized, because you know what they have been doing, sending lovers in, trying to act like they really F with you when really they don't. They just want something out of the situation. And then we have memories. So you could have memories with someone. Someone could be missing you, collective. And they could be trying to revisit the past. So if this is someone from your past, they could be trying to revisit the past with you. They could be missing you, collective. So this could be someone, if it's not a Cancer, this could be a Pisces that's wanting to have love with you, wanting to have a partnership. But like I said, they are only wanting this because they want a personal gain out of this, collective. And they could be taking this risk to try and come towards you because they're missing you and revisiting the past. And then we have detective. So there could be a detective, or this Pisces could have been playing detective, snooping on somebody. They could be snooping on you, collective, digging up dirt on you to accuse you of something. And then we have high vibing. You could be someone who is high vibing, has good vibes, living life to the fullest, enjoying the present at this time. And that's why this person wants to come in, because they are happy, you're high vibing, while they're feeling trapped and powerless at this time, feeling hopeless for whatever reason. Maybe because what they've been trying to do haven't been working out. Maybe because you do not to have a courtship with this person or want to get married to this person, because this all they want. They only want less from you, collective. They're only lusting after you. They're greedy. They want to bareback you. They're inconsiderate. This is all they want. They only want smacks from you, collective. They really don't want this marriage or courtship. They only are in it or want to be in it from what they could gain from you, not for love. And then we have swept up. So someone could be head over heels for you, collective. They could have fell in love from doing things to you, collective, or just being this detective, always watching you, snooping on you. They could have ended up falling in love for you. So now they have these intense emotions. But again, they're only have intense emotions because they're lusting after you. And then we have red flagged. So you need to watch for the warning signs and take heed, because if you take a risk with this person, it ain't gonna be good. It's a risky situation because, like I said, they're only coming in for lust. They don't really want to come in and marry you because they love you. They want to gain out of the situation. So because they know that you are high vibing and living life to the fullest, they only want to come in and live life to the fullest as well, because they're feeling isolated, feeling trapped at this time. And they feel like if they be with you, that things will turn around for them. This has nothing to do with love, because they are the damn devil. So this person could suffer from mental health issues. They could have a lot of secrets, collective. Maybe you know their secrets about them being this devil. They could be very obsessive. And this is why they've been snooping on you, trying to play detective in your life to try and dig up dirt on you. Maybe they're trying to blackmail you into a marriage or a courtship. But they could be very deceptive. Like I said, it's a lot of red flags with this person. They just want less. They are dependent upon you and your energy, collective. Maybe your energy is very abundant. Like I said, you are high vibing. You have a high vibing energy. And they're just wanting to come and suck you dry of that. Wanting to bind you to them so that they could gain. So they only want to get personal gain out of the situation. And they feel like love bombing you, coming in acting like they want a marriage with you is a way to get what they want. Because instead of them feeling trapped and victimized and restricted, they feel like if they be with you, that they won't be in this energy of being stuck, being bound to something. Maybe this person is bound to the devil and doing devilish things. They could be someone who is very materialistic. They can only care about smacks and power. Or they like to try to have people in positions to where they feel powerless and hopeless. So this person could be an abuser. They like to abuse people. They like to have power over people, and they use violence and aggression to do this. So this person could be very violent towards you, collective, very aggressive. Any more? Now this person could indulge in smacks and other things, maybe drugs. And then we have poverty in the upright. So collective, you could be going through temporary financial difficulties at this time. There could be negative changes in circumstances. You could be feeling left out at this time. You could have experienced a financial loss, and you could be facing adversity and struggles. Now, you could have been bound to this devil at one time, which had you in poverty, collective. Or there could be multiple people in this situation that are headed towards poverty because they are bound to the devil, bound to indulging in things that they shouldn't be. And because they are bounded and binded, they want to bind it as well, right along with them. So they're coming in with love offers, marriage offers, trying to act like they want to marry you and court you, collective, just to get in your energy to save them from going into poverty, collective. Any more, spirit? Any more messages for this reading? So then we got transition. So collective, you could be transitioning at this time. If you were the one in poverty, you could be transitioning out of poverty. And this is why these people want to come to you with these offers. Like I said, this could be a Cancer. It could be a Pisces, Aquarius, a Capricorn, or a Taurus that is wanting to move towards you. Or this could be multiple people, like I said, wanting something with you because they know that you're transitioning out of this stage of poverty while they're moving into it. You could be moving to calmer waters. You could be healing at this time, and you could be gaining progress in a situation when it comes to changing your situation. So things could be calming down on your end while things are just getting started on their end. So there could be a calm after the storm. You could be overcoming difficulties, overcoming poverty, and you could be getting relief from the situation and becoming stable after a period of being in poverty. So you could have escaped the situation because you didn't take any of these fake love offers, these offers from these people that just lust after you, that just want to come in with an offer of courtship or marriage just to gain off of what you are obtaining, collective. And you could be traveling at this time as well. And then we have the Star in the reverse. So there could be an Aquarius that's feeling hopeless and despair. They could be preoccupied with negativity, and they could have a lack of faith, a lack of inspiration, and a lack of creativity. So like I said, these people are feeling lack and have a lack mindset at this time, feeling trapped in whatever they've gotten themselves into, collective, and now they want to just come towards you and feed off of what you're getting or what you're doing, collective. They want your high vibing energy. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So they could have been doing something on a routine, collective. But whoever this Capricorn is, they could be someone who is practical, loyal, responsible, persistent, protective, defensive, stubborn, ambitious, hardworking, profitable, and finish what they start. Or they could view you as this. So it could be a Capricorn that is this Knight of Pentacles that's viewing you as someone who is practical and loyal, that you're actually responsible in the situation. They could see that you work hard to get what you want to get. So you are someone who finish what you start. So they could see you as good for profit because you are hard working and conservative. You could be defensive towards this Capricorn as well, because you could have known that they were doing something on a routine along with these people, taking action, taking risks, being reckless, collective. towards you. And like I said, this could be all people that have been lusting after you, that want to get in a courtship or marriage with you just to feed off of you. And then we got the Strength in the reverse. So there could also be a Leo involved that's feeling vulnerable at this time, feeling weak, has a low self-esteem, and they could lack self-confidence. They're feeling inadequate at this time, collective. It could be feeling this way because you could be getting financial gain at this time. So something could be in its final stage, collective. You could be a Virgo or have Virgo in your chart, but there could be an unexpected financial income that's coming your way, which this could be a lump sum of money. It could be a will, a deed, or trust. You could be building some legacy. You could have built this off a foundation, a solid foundation. So you could be someone who is privileged, and you could be getting an inheritance, whether physically or spiritually. And this is what these people want, and they feel like the only way to get it is to be in a courtship with you or a marriage with you, because right now they are feeling trapped and isolated, feeling hopeless at this time, in despair. They could lack creativity. You could be someone who is creative, and like I said, they just want to feed off of you at this time. And then we have foresight, Aries energy. So Aries could be getting foresight in regards to you, collective, or in regards to a situation, and they could be traveling towards you. They could be coming from a foreign country. This could be a visionary of some sort. So they could be planning to come towards you, collective, and they could be confident at this time, feeling like they will have a bright future with you. They could be seeing success with you. And whatever this choice is that they've made to travel towards you, they could be satisfied with their choice. They could feel like that they're going to get a reward from their hard work if they put in the hard work to come towards you, collective. Anymore. And then we have graduation. So collective, you could have graduated in a situation. You could be leveling up because you could have learned some sort of lesson. You could have learned the lesson of dealing with people who only lust after you. You could have learned the lesson of knowing how to read the red flags of these people, knowing when someone is just coming in with lust or wanting lust from you. So you could have gained a lot of wisdom from dealing with people like this who just wanted to lust after you to get your personal gains, or to get with you what you could acquire off your energy, off your creativity, or what the work that you put in. So you could have learned to stay away from people like this that just want to take from you. Any more spirit? Any more spirit? May I please have the messages? Let's see. And then we got extra. So someone could be being extra at this time. They could be being dramatic, and they could be trying too hard, collective. So they are really trying to make this happen. They are really trying to get in a courtship with you, collective, because they know that you graduated. They know that you are leveling up at this time, that you are taking yourself out of poverty and transitioning into calmer water. So they are really going hard in the paint to try to make this happen. And then we have skirt. So like I said, you push the brakes on somebody, we got quick getaway. So like I said, you could be getting away from people like this that only want to lust after you, take from you, collective. I say you could be pumping the brakes on these people and just putting this or bringing this to an end So you could be running away from somebody. You could be trying to escape them, collective, because you don't want to deal with them. You don't want nothing to do with them. And then we got reading up. So someone could be reading up on you, doing research on you, trying to learn more about you. They could be gaining insight about you, getting clarity about you, collective, which is making them want to come towards you. But you could be running away from this person, because you could feel like you're hitting a brick wall when it comes to this person, because they could have tried to use a defense mechanism against you. So they could have been really guarded towards you, collective. This could have been someone who was hard to reach, and you got tired of trying to reach out to this person or get through to this person. So now you're running away from the situation, not wanting to deal with this person anymore. But they could be puzzled because of this. They could be confused on why you're running away from them. They could be conflicted at this time because you're running away from them. Not realizing that whatever this defense mechanism is, it didn't work, collective. It just made you run away from this person, be distanced towards this person. Maybe they felt like this would have you come closer to them, or it would have you love bombing them. But it did the opposite. It made you run away from this person. And then we got repo. So you could be dealing with repo at this time, collective. You could be default on payments. So this person could be confused because they could have tried to have your assets repoed because they viewed you as financially incapable. So maybe they did this so that you could come towards them. So not only were they defensive towards you, collective, they could have tried to have your assets repossessed because they felt like you were going to love bomb them, come towards them, be lustful towards them, or they wanted you to indulge in these acts with these people. And they thought that this was how they could make this happen, which is retarded. Why would you be defensive towards somebody and think that they want to come towards you? You want this person to lose in a situation. You think they're going to come towards you. It don't make sense. But you could be cleansing, you could be detoxing at this time, ridding negativity and purifying yourself. Like I said, you learned the lesson of dealing with people that are lusting after you, dealing with people that just want personal gain out of you. They're not in it for love. They're just in it for what they could get out of you or out of the situation. And you could be getting rid of these type of energies, purifying yourself. I'm about to say clarifying yourself. And then we got SOS. So someone could be distressed at this time. They could be acting with urgency. Like I said, someone could be coming towards you. Assistance could be needed. So someone could be needing assistance, whether from you or you could be needing assistance at this time, collective. Maybe they wanted you to be in distress and acting with urgency. Like I said, wanting to come towards them and give them what they want, so that you could get assistance from them as well, is what I'm getting. And then we have Bonnie and Clyde. So there could be a couple involved in this situation that feel like they are ride or dies them against the world. So they could be dedicated to doing stuff like putting people in lustful situations. So they could go after people that need assistance, that they try to have in lustful relationships. So you could be cleansing yourself from this couple that feel like they Bonnie and Clyde when it comes to tearing people's world apart or making their life be upside down in order for them to be in lustful energy. So they could just want you for your energy. And they feel like the way to do this is to have you in a lustful energy, using lust to get assistance. Anymore. And then we got the Justice in the reverse. So you could be a Libra or have Libra in your chart. But these people could have done an injustice to you. Like I said, if you were in poverty and facing repo, default on payments, this Bonnie and Clyde couple or these people that were working together, they could have been doing something on a routine to keep you in poverty so that you would end up going towards a lustful situation just to get assistance in a situation. So someone could have tried to give you bad karma or make it seem like you were going through bad karma because you were someone that was dishonest or corrupt, when really they were the ones being dishonest, wanting you to have bad karma and go through these things, not have much in a situation, because they were being corrupt towards you so that they would get what they wanted out of you when it came to the situation. Like I said, they were doing this to you just to have personal gain, but they have a lack of responsibility. Wanted you to be seen as having a lack of responsibility, collective. Then we got the Lovers in the upright. So there could be a choice between love that you have, collective. A Gemini could be one of these choices. Or there could be a Gemini that's viewing you as their primary choice, collective. They could feel like they could have love with you because they could view you as their soulmate. They could see that you're a kindred spirit. They could feel like they'll have a good union or partnership with you. So they could be desiring you at this time. They could feel like you guys share the same values. And then we have the Magician in the reverse. But they could have been doing magic on you, collective. They could have been wasting their talents trying to do magic on you. They could have been doing magic on your throat chakra or spell work just so you cannot communicate clearly. Or there could have been a magician that was doing spell work on this Gemini so they couldn't communicate with you, collective. It could have also been attacking this person's heart chakra, or this Gemini could have been attacking your heart chakra so that you wouldn't give off or embody love, collective, in a situation. So maybe they wanted your heart to be hardened so you wouldn't give love or receive love. And they could have been wasting their talents doing this because everything that they've done to you, it didn't harden your heart. Love, you just don't want love from people that are just lusting after you and just want to be with you just for personal gain. People that are deceptive and negative, you don't want to be with those people. So they could have felt like by them, this Magician in the reverse, using their talents for bad instead of good, them being deceitful towards you and negative towards you, or putting you around nothing but deceit and negativity, was going to be the way to get what they wanted. And then we got the Chariot in a reverse. Also Cancer energy. So whoever the Cancer is in a situation, they could be being assertive at this time, but they could have a lack of direction. They could be lacking self-control. So this person could be out of control. They could have wanted you to be lacking self-control because they lack self-control. So they could feel like they're powerless, or they wanted you to feel powerless. They wanted you to come off as aggressive, lacking direction. And that's, like I said, that's why you were in poverty, collective, facing repo or default on payments, because these people wanted you to be viewed as having a lack of direction, wanted you to be viewed as having a lack of self-control. So they could have sent a lot of suitors your way to come in and love bomb you, collective, just to make it seem like you were the lustful one in a situation, when really these people are lusting after you because they want to get what you have, collective, or they want to be able to obtain what you're able to gain in life. So they want to feed off you. Like I said, this is what it's all about. These people don't really want love with you. They just want to take from you. And they thought that the way that they could do this is to keep you in poverty, make you feel isolated, make you feel hopeless in a situation, and make you be viewed in a different light of what you actually are, so that people would feel like you deserve what you were going through. And they feel like the only way that you could get assistance is to go towards these lustful people that only want you for personal gain. Any more for this reading? So something could have to do with some dirty money, collective. These people could have worked against you because they were laundering money, collective. They could have been stealing money from you, doing something illegal to you. So that's another reason why that they tried to have you in this poverty position, being default on payments, because they were stealing from you, collective. They were being corrupt towards you, doing unjust things to have you in a position that you were in, because they were stealing from you. Like I said, they only want personal gain. They don't want to be with you for actual love. So someone could be tiptoeing in a situation. They could be trying to avoid getting caught when it comes to them stealing and laundering money. So they could be acting shady towards you, collective, or just being shady in a situation, trying not to get caught stealing this money or laundering some sort of money. And this money could be attached to you, collective. So they could have had to spread this narrative with a bunch of different people to make it seem like you were doing something, collective, or you were a certain way, and that's why you deserve to be in a position of poverty, because in the background they were stealing and laundering money that was attached to you. So like I said, there could be clarity about this situation. Someone could be gaining truth in this situation as to what these people were doing, how they were doing it, and why they were doing it. And because they gain clarity, you could be transitioning and moving into calmer waters. Like I said, someone could realize that these people were just being unjust towards you, being corrupt towards you, because they were actually stealing money that was tied to you. And now they want to come in with these courtships and these marriage offers because they still want to be tied to you, so that they could get what is meant for you, collective, when it comes to this money that they've tried to steal. And then we have my boo. So you could have a boo thing in this situation. You could be seeing someone at this time, or someone could be wanting to come in and see you, collective. They could want an exclusive relationship, but they could have to sneak around somebody just to do this. So they could be trying to come and cheat. So if they're in a relationship with someone else, they could be trying to cheat on this person. Or someone could have been stealing and laundering money with someone that they're actually in a courtship with or in a relationship with. This could be an open relationship. So one partner could have sent their partner in to court you, collective, because they've been laundering and stealing money in the background. So they could have sent their partner in to court you because they are in an open relationship. And they feel like to avoid them getting caught up when it comes to this stealing and laundering money, the only way for them not to get caught is for them to come and offer you a courtship or a marriage. And then we have chained. These people want you chained. They want you to be codependent. They have an unhealthy attachment, collective. They want you weighed down. They don't want you to get what is meant for you, collective. That's why they're stealing and laundering this money, because they don't want you to have it. So you could be codependent towards them and their relationships, or codependent on this lustful energy so that they could get what they want out of you. I'll pull a few more. So who could this be? Who could this be, Spirit? Who could this be? Who could this be? So like I said, this could be a Cancer that is in a relationship with somebody or sending someone towards you. This could be someone who's a bitch. They could like to overindulge, and they could lack a social life, collective. So someone could either be sending their spouse of a Cancer into you, collective. Like I said, they could be wanting to come in, try to pretend like they want to court you, marry you, collective. And it's all because they were sent in by who they are dealing with. Let me see. Or this Cancer could be sending in their lover, collective, like I said. So it's either a Cancer coming towards you or a Cancer sending in their lover. Who could be this lover of this Cancer, Spirit? Who could be the lover of this Cancer? So this could be a fire sign that they are dealing with, an Aries. This King of Wands in the upright. So this Cancer could be dealing with an Aries who is energetic, experienced, optimistic, confident, strong, friendly, fun, charismatic, talkative, fearless, free thinking, and action oriented. They could be very passionate or whatsoever, but they could be sending this person in to court you, collective. And then we have decision. So someone could have a decision to make. They could be wanting to call a truce on the situation, but they could be sitting on a fence when it comes to this. So they could be at a crossroads when it comes to making a decision. Now, if they aren't sending their lover towards you, this Cancer, maybe this fire sign has a choice between two people, two relationships. They could be in a relationship with a Cancer or someone with Cancer. Now, they could feel chained to somebody at this time that they feel like is codependent and weighing them down. So maybe they're needing to make the decision if they want to leave the relationship as well. Any more? Any more? And we have the Temperance in the upright. So they could be trying to decide if they want to come in and bring balance to a situation, bring peace in a situation. So collective, maybe this is someone that you needed to be patient with. Maybe they needed to gain a different perspective, or they could be dealing with a Sagittarius as well. Now, if this is a Sagittarius that they're dealing with, this Sagittarius could be wanting to come and have a truce with you, collective. They could be wanting to balance out a situation, wanting to travel towards you and communicate about a soulmate relationship. They could be gaining a different perspective about this. Now, this could have been someone who was being a bitch towards you, collective. But now they want to bring peace. But they could be making a decision to do this, or if they want to do this or not. Anymore. Any more messages for this reading, Spirit? Any more? Any more? Let's see. Alright, so we got the Page of Pentacles in a reverse. Virgo energy. So, collective, you could be receiving bad news in worldly affairs. You could feel like you have a lack of purpose, or you could lack common sense, or be irresponsible, or this is just how these people wanted you to be viewed, like I said once again. So you could have been getting bad news and worldly affairs because of how you were being viewed in the situation. And people could have just viewed you as having a lack of common sense, maybe because you were easily enabled when it came to dealing with these lustful people that just wanted you for personal gain. So people could have viewed you as having a lack of common sense. They could have viewed you as irresponsible. Like I said, if you were default on payments, if you were in poverty, people could have felt like you deserve this, or you put yourself in this position not knowing that there were people stealing in the background. Now, somebody could have took some dirty money to do this to you as well. They could have been stealing your investments, collective, so that you could be viewed as this as well. So they wanted you in this Page of Pentacles energy not really having much. So the narrative that they spread about you could actually come off as true. And we have the Queen of Cups in a reverse, Libra energy. So you could be a Libra or have Libra in your chart. But they could have wanted you to be emotionally immature due to what they were doing when it came to your finances, due to them stealing money, laundering money that was meant for you. So they wanted you to be insecure over this, collective. They wanted you to have a lack of trust. So they didn't want you to trust anybody because of what they were doing to you. Like I said, they wanted you to have a lack of direction. So maybe they wanted you to go towards a stressful situation, like I said, instead of going towards a situation that you're actually meant for. So they wanted you to lose trust in the situation. So they either wanted you by yourself, not dealing with someone, or dealing with someone who is only going to do what these people did to you, only want to come in to use you, love bomb you, lust after you. And then we have the Page of Cups in a reverse. So you could have suffered from issues. You could have been sexually abused as a child. Or there could be this Pisces, like I said, they could have suffered from childhood issues, sexual abuse. And they could be getting bad news, which is making them feel unfulfilled. This bad news could be you getting recognition, collective. So they could have had a lot of other suitors that they sent towards you to make you seem as such as well. And the fact that you're still being recognized, you're still gaining fame, goodwill, supporters in a situation. This is bad news to this Pisces, and they're feeling like their dreams are unfulfilled because they dreamed of you being viewed as Queen of Cups in the reverse, you being viewed as having a lack of direction, you being viewed as error and lacking common sense, when really it's the opposite. So that's why you're gaining recognition. Now there could also be a Leo who's coming to give you recognition, or there could be success with a Leo, collective. This could be a supporter of yours. Maybe this is also bad news to this Pisces, that this Leo want to come and give you recognition, want to come and support you. Any more? This joint sideways. I hate when they turn around. But this Pisces, they could be in an unhappy home at this time. This could be someone that you have a dysfunctional family with. So if you have kids with this person, they could be mad because they could be in a relationship or in a marriage that is unhappy. So they don't want you to have anything happy, or they don't want you in a situation to where you're going to be happy. They want you to be in something dysfunctional, just like they're in something dysfunctional. So they have an unhappy marriage with someone. They don't want you to have a marriage to where you would be happy. So they could have done all this, collective, tried to bring all these people together to come towards you, to not give you real love. They wanted you to be in situations to where you would only get people that come towards you, that lust after you and want to take from you, collective. People that only wanted to steal. These people could have been in on this when it came to stealing from you. They all could have had a little organization to where they were laundering money when it comes to money that was supposed to be for you. And because they could be getting bad news, you could be winning in the situation. You could be gaining whatever they tried to steal back, collective. And this could be bad news to this Pisces that orchestrated all of this for these people to work together and make you be viewed in the reverse, when really you were in the upright. You were very deserving of what you were supposed to get in a situation. So now that it's being seen, people could be gaining clarity, getting the truth in the situation about this Pisces orchestrating all of this for these people to work together to steal from you, just so you could be seen as in the reverse. And because it ain't going the way that they wanted to go, you're actually gaining recognition in the situation. You're actually the one winning in the situation. This could be bad news to them. Now, they could have worked together with their partner. This could be the Bonnie and Clyde couple, or there could have been multiple couples that came together that were trying to do this to you, collective, because like I said, they're in homes and they wanted your home to be happy, or you to be in a situation to where you were unhappy as well. So they didn't want you to deal with someone that was actually going to love you and not be there just to take from you and love you, because these are the type of situations or relationships that they are in. So they wanted you to be in the same kind of relationship. And this Pisces could have orchestrated all of this. So not only did they not want you to have money, they didn't want you to have love. So they were stealing from you in the background, collective, and also messing with your love life. So they didn't want you to have money. They didn't want you to be stable or find any love, someone who truly loved you and didn't just want to lust and take from you. And this could all be because you didn't want to marry this Pisces. You didn't want to be with this Pisces. So I guess they felt like if you didn't want to marry them or be in a partnership with them, that they were going to pretty much ruin your life. They was going to bestow bad karma onto you so that you would just have to deal with poverty, not getting much in life, you being default on payments, you only getting love offers to for people to lust after you, like I said, and take after you, all because you didn't want to be in a partnership with them. Any more? Sad. Truly, truly sad. And then we got travel and news in the reverse. So someone could be returning from a trip or a vacation, but this could be bad timing. They could have a lack of motivation. So maybe, like I said, they could have sent someone towards you, collective, sent someone to travel towards you to try to court you, collective, and this didn't happen. So they could be seeing this as bad timing, collective. So they could be lacking motivation. This could be a Sagittarius. Or Sagittarius could be returning from a trip or a vacation, but something could be happening during their travels of returning from a trip or a vacation. So they could be losing motivation, or this Pisces could be giving them this bad news that you're still getting recognition. Like I said, this could have been someone that was a part of this situation. So this is what these people wanted from you. And this Pisces could be giving the bad news to these people that you're still getting recognition out of the situation. Or like I said, if this Sagittarius is traveling from somewhere or to somewhere, this could be bad timing because something could, or something bad could just be happening during this travel, collective. And then we got machismo. So this could be someone who's either Spanish or Latin. This could be someone who's very masculine, but they are toxic. Now, this person could have tried to come towards you, collective, and they could realize that it was bad timing to try and come towards you because, like I said, something could have happened to this person during their travels. And whatever it is that happened or whatever bad news that they receive could have them losing motivation. So if they were coming towards you, maybe they had to reroute and turn around and no longer come towards you for whatever reason. They either received some bad news that had them stopped in their tracks, or it was during this travel, like an accident or something that stopped them from coming towards you. And then we have sneaky link. So this person could have wanted to be in a sneaky link situation with you. They could have wanted you to be their sneaky link, their hidden lover. So they wanted you to be their side piece, whoever this Sagittarius is, this Latin or Spanish man. Now, they could have been coming towards you so that they could keep this narrative going of you being this queen, only dealing with lustful people, situations to where people love bomb you so they could get what they want out of you, collective. And that could have been the only reason why they were even coming towards you, to keep this going so you don't get what you're supposed to get. more words in a minute. I ain't gonna dig them. I don't feel like it. I'll just pull some additional with these. So also what I'm getting to, these people could have did this because they didn't want you to get recognition for something, collective. They didn't want you to win something. Maybe they didn't want you to win some money that they were trying to steal in regards to your recognition, collective. So that's why they wanted you to be viewed in a negative light so that you wouldn't be and receive whatever this is that you are supposed to receive that they were trying to steal from you. Any more? Any additional message? Shit. So yeah, these people use nothing but manipulation. They tried to manipulate you to get what they wanted out of you, or to have a situation go in their favor, collective. Any more additional messages? It'd be so hard. And then we got a Capricorn. So a Capricorn could definitely be involved. Like I said before, they could be manipulating you at this time, collective. Any more additional messages? Then we got winter. So something could have been happening since the winter time, or there could be a Capricorn who was being manipulated by these people that could be coming in towards you in the winter time, collective, because they could have been confused, collective, due to these people manipulating them, trying to confuse them. And then we have you are enough. So you could be enough for whatever this is in pertaining to, or you could be enough when it comes to this Capricorn. And then we have your guides are with you at this time. So you could be being guided at this time. And then we have good times ahead. So you could be headed towards some good times after dealing with people that were just trying to take from you, collective, just trying to have you viewed in a negative light when it comes to the public or people around you. Then we have a Scorpio. So you could be having good times with a Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio or have Scorpio in your chart. And we have a Cancer is also involved, as we know. So you could be having good times with a Scorpio that has Cancer in their chart. That could be a soulmate of yours. Now, it also could go the other way around. There could be a Capricorn that was trying to manipulate and confuse someone about you, collective. This could be either a Scorpio or a Cancer that's your soulmate that they were trying to manipulate and confuse. You are headed towards abundance, collective. Or you could have abundance with this soulmate. And then we got homeless. So you could be homeless at this time. Like I said, if you were in this poverty, you could be headed towards a transition after you receive some sort of abundance, collective. You could be getting a new beginning after being homeless. And this could be in the springtime, collective. Or someone could have been doing black magic on you in the springtime as well. And we have keep going. So in regards to something that you are doing, you are being guided to keep going. There could have been a lot of secrets in this situation, collective. This could be in regards to a new job that you had, collective. There could have been secrets with this, or you could be getting a new job, collective. There could have been secrets in regards to a new car that you've received, or you could also be getting a new car, new job. You may need to keep this a secret when it comes to this new job or this new car, collective, because someone could be doing black magic. And then we got Aquarius. So an Aquarius could be involved, collective. Or you could be an Aquarius that just got a new job or a new car. Then we have believe in yourself. So you're needing to believe in yourself at this time, collective. And we have travel. So you could be traveling at this time. Maybe you're wondering if you should travel at this time, but just believe in yourself. If you feel like you should travel, go ahead and travel. If you feel like you shouldn't, then don't. And then we got Leo. So there could be a Leo that's traveling towards you, collective, or you could be traveling towards a Leo. Take it how it resonates. Any more messages for this reading, spirit? Any more messages? I hate when they do that. And so we got Archangel Michael. So you could be being protected at this time by Archangel Michael. The divine had to intervene because they saw what these people were trying to do, collective, trying to steal from you, trying to make you be viewed in a negative light, collective, just so that they could steal from you, collective. And then we have the Tree of Life. You could be headed towards infinite possibilities. You could be connecting to the divine within you and all around you. Like I said, you're headed towards abundance or abundant time, collective, getting all new, having a new beginning. And this could be all after you believing in yourself and continuing on. You could have kept going in the situation even throughout these people trying to have and keep you in poverty, have you be seen in a negative light, have you in lustful situations. You could have grew from this situation, collective, and you could have believed in yourself and kept going. And we have soul family. So you could be connecting with your soul family. You guys could be embracing each other, connecting with each other, and uplifting each other. And then we have new beginning, fresh start. Like I said, you are having this new beginning. Your slate could be getting cleared. You could be taking advantage at this time now that your slate is being cleared. So you could be taking advantage of an opportunity in order to have this new start. But your slate be being cleared in regards to these people trying to have you be viewed as this Queen of Cups in the reverse, have you be viewed as you didn't deserve this abundance, collective, or love in your life. So your slate could be being cleared. Maybe they wanted you to be viewed as someone who is lustful, like I said in the beginning, and just wanting to deal with lustful people. But you could be stepping into this time of abundance, having an overflow of blessings. And then we got healing journey. So you could have been on a healing journey. You could still be healing at this time, but your vibrations could be high at this time. And that's what's getting you these abundant opportunities. You being on this healing journey, you able to heal yourself through everything that you were going through, and you having the ability to keep going. And then we have make or break. So this situation could have made or break you. The choice was yours, collective. You had the choice to either give up or boss up, and you could have chose to keep going and boss up in the situation. And that's why you're headed towards this abundant time in your life, receiving an overflow of blessings because you didn't give up in a situation, regardless of what these people were doing or what they were putting you through. You kept going in the situation. And then we have karma. This could be good or bad. What seeds did you plant? So you could have planted good seeds, and that's why you're headed towards this abundant time in your life, receiving a new beginning, getting new things in life, collective, because you planted good seeds. And then we have the lovers, passion or less. So there could be a lover situation where you're trying to see if it's passion or less, or something could be very passionate, or you could be very passionate towards someone, or someone could be very passionate towards you, but they could be lusting after you. And then we have chosen 144, so you could be a part of the chosen ones, or you could be a chosen one. You could have a divine mission, ignite the fire within. Any last messages for this reading, spirits? Whoa, any last messages? I hate when they flip. Any last messages? Alright, so we got your throne awaits. So you could be a god or a goddess, and you could be recalling your power at this time, reclaiming what's rightfully yours. So maybe these people didn't want you to sit on this throne, collective. They didn't want you to be viewed as a god or a goddess, and that's why they wanted to spread the narrative of you being in the reverse and you not being deserving of having an abundant life, a good life, a peaceful life, someone who truly loved you in life. And then we have Akashic records, so you could be getting access to your Akashic records at this time. Or these people could have been trying to access your Akashic records because they knew that you were a god or a goddess. So like I said, they just tried to force the narrative of you being this Queen of Cups in the reverse, you not being deserving of things that were meant for you. Any last messages? Because you could be a healer, collective, so you could be a natural healer. And these are all things that these people just did not want you to be viewed as. They didn't want you to be viewed as this natural healer, this god or a goddess, this chosen one. They didn't want you to be viewed as such. And they thought that keeping you in poverty or trying to force you to have a impoverished mindset, that you wouldn't be seen as this chosen one, that you wouldn't be able to take this seat on your throne, collective, if they made you out to be who they wanted you to be, collective. Like I said, these are people that are in devil energy, people that suffer from abuse, that's still set in that, and they wanted you to do the same. They wanted you to indulge just like them. Or if you were once in that energy to where you were indulgent in the things that these people were into, you could have got out of that. Like I said, you could have detox these people or situations out of your system, collective, and started to purify yourself, started this healing journey so that you wouldn't be in the same energy of these people doing the same thing as these people. And then we have admiration. It's time to think about everything you appreciate in your partner. So there could be someone who is admiring you, or you could be admiring someone. You could be being appreciative of this person, or they could be appreciating you. So maybe they also, like I said, wanted to spread the narrative so you don't receive someone who actually loves you. But after they gain clarity to what these people have done and what they have been doing towards you. They can now be admiring you because they realize that you were able to come out of everything that these people were doing towards you and still do what you needed to do to take your place on this throne. So they could be admiring you at this time. And then we have indication. Watch for signs that lead you to true love. So you could be seeing signs around you, and this could be leading you to this person, or this person could be being led to you, collective. They could be seeing signs in regards to you. Any more, Spirit? Any more? Any more? And then we got attract. The appeal of soul parents beyond superficiality. And then we have recognition. Once again, we already got recognition. The universe will help you recognize signs and miracles. So the miracle could be for you to step into this abundant time, collective, and get what you're supposed to have, for you to reclaim what is rightfully yours. Now I'm going to pull some mystical moons, some timeline cards. Alright, what are the timelines for this message, Spirit? So we got in the next couple of days. So something could be taking place in the next couple of days, collective. Now something could have happened March, collective, or something could be taking place next year, March. And then we have waste of your time. So someone born in the month of March could be a waste of your time, collective. This could be that Pisces that we were talking about, or an Aquarius. So you can realize this Aquarius or this Pisces is a waste of your time. And then we have December. So something could be happening in December, or this could be a Capricorn who's a waste of your time. Or something could be happening in December, like I said. And then we have, you have the power to create the timing by taking action. So depending on the action that you take, could be when something takes off for you as well, collective. Then we have the next new moon. So something could be happening the next new moon. Something could be happening in the next couple of weeks in the month of August. Something could be happening with a Leo or a Virgo in the next couple of weeks, collective. Now I'm going to get some spirit animals and end out the reading. Alright, Spirit, please give me. Never mind. So we got the Jaguar. So some of you guys' spirit animal could be the Jaguar, which signifies growth. Maturity is the ability to embrace change, and change cannot happen without death. This death does not necessarily mean physical death, but could be the ending of a relationship, a situation, or simply your decision to not continue with the same old habits. So like I said, collective, if you were in this devil energy right along with these people indulging in sexual pleasures and just things that weren't healthy for you, things that weren't good for you, you could have actually changed, detox from the situation, purify yourself by healing and just being on your journey, collective, and not dealing with people out of lust, or people that wanted to lust after you. Then we have the badger. Some of you guys, this spirit animal could be the badger, which signifies endurance. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith will be paying off. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that is best for you. So you could have used endurance or needed endurance just to get through this, just to be able to grow from this situation. And then we have the panda. So some of you guys' spirit animal could be the panda, which signifies boundaries. So you could have needed to learn to have boundaries in a situation, collective. Your you space, why I say you space, I'm gonna say your space, say you, but I think it's supposed to be your space is sacred. guess who stay Guess who overstay their welcome, impact your aura, and you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important. You must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support you offer to others. So, like I said, collective, you may have needed to have boundaries in a situation when it came to people that just wanted to lust after you or take from you in any type of way just for their personal gain. And then we have turkey. So some of you guys, the spirit animal could be the turkey, which signifies good news. So you could be getting some good news. Like I said, you could be stepping into this abundant time, getting an overflow of blessings. You could be getting a new car, a new job, just having a new beginning, a fresh start. Your slate could be getting cleared. This could be the good news, like I said. So you could just be receiving good news in multiple ways, collective. You may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. Like I said, now that you've been through this period of dealing with these lovers, I just wanted you for less and to take from you. You could have learned how to set boundaries, how to detox from these people or things that was no longer serving you. This could have been things that you once indulged in, just like these people, but you came out of that, collective. You purify yourself, you started healing, and you stepped into your journey or onto your journey to be able to become better and grow as a person. And now, through you doing this, you could be getting good news. And as I already said, this could be news of abundance, um, a new job, a new car. This could be a love relationship or anything. You could be getting some money. Like I said, these people could have tried to steal money from you, collective. You could be getting good news in regards to that. But whatever it is good news that will allow you to have this new beginning. But that has been you guys' reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said in the beginning, please like, share, and subscribe to this video, or to my channel, should I say. If you would like to donate, that information is in the description box, as well as if you would like to take part in a vent session, that information is also in the description box. But it was nice with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Deuces. Holla.